The rain started just as the city lights came on. Soft at first, then wild and heavy, like the sky had decided to pour out everything it had been holding back. Ian pulled up outside the small cafe, his shirt slightly damp, his heartbeat just a bit faster. He knew who was waiting inside. Noor. She sat near the window, her white shawl gently falling from her shoulders, her hair still wet from the rain, making her look like the storm had chosen her as its favorite. When she looked up and saw Ian entering, her eyes softened instantly. "You're late," she said, but her smile betrayed her annoyance. "The rain didn't stop," Ian replied, sitting down. "And neither did my heartbeat." Noor looked away for a moment, pretending not to be affected, but Ian could see the tiny smile she was hiding. Rain crashed harder against the glass, shaking the windows. For a moment, the world outside disappeared. There was only the warm cafe, dim lights, and the electric pull between them. Noor's fingers circled the rim of her cup. Ian's eyes kept tracing every movement she made, slow and hypnotic. "Let's go outside," she said suddenly. "In the rain. Sometimes it feels good to get wet, if someone is with you." Ian swallowed. "All right. The moment they stepped outside, the rain drenched them completely. The cold water rushed down their faces, but their bodies felt strangely warm, too warm. Noor lifted her face to the sky, letting the rain fall on her closed eyes. Ian watched her, unable to look away. She opened her eyes slowly and found him staring. "You always did love the rain," he whispered. "And I love it more when you're beside me." Ian stepped closer, very close, so close that the rain slid down from his forehead onto hers. She didn't move back. Instead, she reached up and lightly tugged his shirt, pulling him even closer. "You'll catch a cold," Ian said softly. "Not when you're this close." Ian brushed a strand of wet hair off her forehead, and Noor gasped, quiet but sharp, because his touch sent a wave of heat straight through her, stronger than the rain, stronger than the cold. "Ian," she breathed. He didn't answer. He only touched her forehead with his, a soft, slow connection that made the entire storm feel silent. Their breaths tangled, their hearts synced, and for a moment, the rain didn't exist. "Let's go somewhere quiet," Noor whispered. Her voice was warm, heavy, almost dangerous. Ian nodded and brought her to the car. Inside, it was warm and dim. Outside, the rain blurred everything except their silhouettes. Noor sat beside him, close enough that he could feel the heat radiating from her damp clothes. She looked at him through half-wet lashes. "You've changed," she said. "How?" "You're bolder, closer, like you finally know what you want." Ian took her hand gently, his thumb brushing her skin. "I do know what I want." "And what's that?" Noor whispered, leaning closer. "You." Her breath caught. Their fingers intertwined slowly, tightly, like their hands had been waiting years for this moment. "It feels too good," she said softly. "Being with you like this. It scares me." "Why?" "Because it feels like you could steal my heart without even trying." Ian smiled. "Then don't fight it." Inside the car, the windows fogged with their warm breaths. Outside, the rain crashed fiercely. Inside, the world slowed, softened, heated. Noor gently leaned her head on his shoulder. He wrapped an arm around her, pulling her close, the kind of close that melts every inch of distance. Her heart pounded against his chest. "Ian, yes, you're dangerous. How? You make me feel things, too deeply." Ian lifted her face with both hands, slow, careful, intense. "Noor, tonight, you look unreal. Like the rain carved you out just for me. And you," she whispered, "are the reason my heartbeat is misbehaving." Their foreheads touched again. Their breaths mingled. The air between them burned with a soft, slow fire. Minutes passed like seconds. Their closeness grew warmer, deeper, heavier. Every small touch felt like a spark. Every breath felt like a confession. The rain outside beat hard against the windows, but inside the car, there was nothing cold left. Only heat, chemistry, and a slow burning desire neither of them tried to hide. At last Noor whispered, "I'll never forget this night." Iron pressed a soft kiss to her hand. Neither will I. Because tonight wasn't just rain, it was you and me. She leaned into him, breath warm against his neck. And this feels like the beginning of something dangerous. Iron smiled. No, Noor. This feels like the beginning of something beautiful.